Well, good morning, and how are we all doing? I'm Cassandra B, and we are late today. It was a very long weekend. It was very busy. I had so much going on, and I just did not get enough sleep this weekend. And well, I don't set an alarm. I get up when my clock goes off, which is usually like 6:30, 7 o'clock this morning. Today, not so much. Today it was 9 o'clock to go. It is what it is, and I'm going to just appreciate the rest I got. Although there's that moment I go, ah, shoot, I slept in to go. Nope. I did self-care because that was what I needed. Because yesterday I read cards for a couple of hours. The day before we had been out really late. The day before that, Dale and I had plans. So it's been just day after day of doing. Today is a day of no do. We're not doing nothing. Cassandra is sitting still and just kind of being in space today. How are you spending your emotional Moon Day Monday? Anyway, let's make sure that I went live here. Why is that? Oh, there we go. That was weird. What is that shift in weirdness? All right, let's get on with today. There's a lot going on. We've got big shifts happening, and so today is nice. It's a bit of a soft focus day. So in a world that wants sharp answers, but clarity isn't fully available yet, and it's trying to force it, so it creates some frustration. This is a day for continuum. It's not conclusion. We are just taking another step into our life and keep moving forward. The core energies today really are about the in-between spaces. This creates uncertainty, lack of clear intentions, difficulty finalizing decisions, a sense of floating between steps. So you may feel ready to decide, but unsure, aware of what needs to be done, but resistant, mentally active, but not fully grounded. It's that kind of rise and fall kind of energy right now. So the key message here is not everything needs to be resolved today. Just let things remain open and let the ebb and flow just to move through. Just allow everything to be as it is as you move through. So there's a Virgo influence that this is about details versus the overwhelm that we are in right now. So even in the void that we are kind of in at this point, there's a Virgo energy. So you may notice you're a long list of tasks, awareness of what needs fixing or refining, pressure to get it all together, like all of that. This can feel very overwhelming. It can feel a lot like even push you into procrastination. And a lot of us get into perfectionism, so we can't even actually put it out or do the thing. I know that I can get into that spiral of, let's stop that. Perfectionism really needs to leave because there's no such thing. We need to just allow what flows to flow. There are better ways to work with this energy. So really it's chunk it down one thing at a time. Small practical steps is your ally today. So today is just small steady steps forward. Just allow what to come to be. There are some subtle aspects with Vesta and Chiron. There's notice where your energy is being drained. There's some sensitivity around some old wounds and a call to redirect your focus towards something that truly matters. This is kind of that shift. Now, I will say that Chiron has got all sorts of things going to happen from now until June. We are in the shadow because it is about to move into Taurus in June. So that'll be doing that shift. So we're going to start already feeling a little bit of that subtleness come in. Planets are not fast moving. So when they move in, they come in a little bit slower. It's not like the day of pink, it's here. You can feel the subtle energy and it builds and then it releases and shifts. That's kind of the way. So when it's in the energy of that planet, it is big and bold in it. And then as it leaves, it doesn't like just shut off. It takes a little while, sometimes a couple of weeks. Sometimes it can even take a couple of months, depending on how slow that planet moves. So just understand that when the planets are moving and supporting you, and the planets are coming along to kind of trigger different aspects of you. I will say that Chiron, when it comes in, this is all, and that's what's already showing up, is about our old wounds. And these wounds are our core wounds. They're usually around our relationships, around our love language, around how we were raised as very, very young people. So even the first 2 years of our life that you don't even have any say in or have any memory to. So much of what has been conditioned in happened in the first 2 years of your life. So during all of that, and then it got perpetuated in patterns and over and over and over and over again. And new things came in. But the big aspect of how you learn to love, what you realize was protection, all of those things came in the first 2 years of your life before you even had a voice for it. So now we're moving through with that energy and it's bubbling up. It's bubbling up, and you don't have to go looking for it. Just allow what bubbles up to be the one thing that you look at, because that's the thing that needs to be looked at. That's it. We're not going into the cauldron and stirring the pot to see what'll bubble up. We're just allowing whatever does bubble to the surface. We look at that. We deal with that and understand everything that has gone on in your life. It's already happened. You've already had all of those things happen. Now it's how do you move forward with that energy, understanding and integrating it to be part of you. You can't change what has happened. You can't change what you've done. You can't change any of that, but you can change how you walk with it now. You can change how you receive it, how you have boundaries, how you have all of that. That is the whole point of our wounds that are coming up. It's to remind you of where you're maybe not doing some of those things that would support you, or to remind you that, or to show you that there's some things that are lingering from the past that you need to shift out. Good morning, sweetheart. This is the energy where we're at. So where you place your attention today shapes what heals next. So if you are putting your attention into whatever, that is where it's going to go. And that is the energy that you're going to heal, because it's healing wounded energy right now. So that's supported. But in healing the wounded energy, it probably also means that a little wounded energy may start to bubble up to the surface. So feel the feels, people, feel the feels. All right. So yesterday had brought in a surge of ideas, insight, creative flow. Today is not about generating more. It's about gently continuing the energy that was brought in yesterday, exploring what's already came through, letting the ideas unfold without that pressure. So just allow things to just slowly move through. It's Monday. It's a moon day. It's emotional day. This is all about balancing what is inside of you and what is going on. The ebb and flow of the moon is where we want to be. Women specifically, we do 100% ebb and flow with the moon. So if you are feeling a little off, it may be because you've lost that circular drive to flow with the moon. And maybe you need to find a way to get back into that tide. Just some thoughts. So today, Monday being ruled by the moon, this is about intuition, emotion, inner reflection, cycles and flow, the ebb and flow. The moon is getting to its fullness. All of that power is starting to come in, but it's not a day to power through. It's a day to slowly move through with all of this. This is not a push forward at all costs kind of day. Actually, if you try to do that, you'll probably feel that the world pushes back against you. So today is just a day to listen inward, move gently, and honor your emotional state wherever you are sitting in the emotions today. Let your inner world guide your outer pace. So if you are feeling like me, a little slow and steady, then maybe we're not going to be doing a whole lot of heavy lifting today, and that's okay. If you are feeling like you've got lots of strength and lots of power, then maybe today is your heavy lifting day, and that's the emotion you need to move through. Whatever it is for you is just right. So the animal today, because we even have 3 birds come in when I call in the eagle. When it's an eagle day, there's actually 3 big birds that come in. So it's perspective, transformation, and renewal is the energy these bring in. So the eagle is that higher vision. It's the bigger picture, the long-term path, what truly matters. When you feel stuck in the small thing, the eagle asks, what does this look like from a higher perspective, right? That's where I ask you to get that big, abundant vision. That is eagle. There's also the energy of the condor that comes in. So the condor is about release and renewal. And the condor carries the energy of clearing what no longer serves us, releasing the emotional weight, making space for new life. Today is perfect for all of that, letting go of the mental clutter, releasing the unnecessary pressures, and clearing our energetic noise. Let yourself be quiet today. Let your inner mind move a little bit without all the chaos around you. And then I got my phoenix in, because that is the other animal that comes in, or the other bird that comes in during this day. So the Phoenix is about transformation through pause. If you've ever seen Harry Potter, when the Phoenix burns up and goes, right? It pauses, it burns up, and it begins anew, and it blooms. So Phoenix energy is not, it's not always about dramatic rebirth, though. We don't all get the Harry Potter. Sometimes it's about the quiet moment before the transformation. And I will say right now, that's the energy to lean into. We want to get that big perspective. We want to have all of those things, but today is much more Phoenixy day, because we're sitting in that unknown energy. There's the wounding energy that's bubbling up. There's old stagnant stuff that's shifting, and there's new things that are starting to flow through it. So it's feeling a little, spirally, but slow and spirally. It's not our tornado. It's just the slow spirals that are kind of moving around and shifting and, finding those air pockets and trying to get its stabilization, so to speak. So sometimes, so the Phoenix, when it comes in, it's asking for the quiet movement before that quiet moment before your movement, before that transformation, before that unknown becomes to being. This is just about trusting the process of becoming. The Phoenix is all about just trusting that all that is burning up, going away, is so that the new seed you have planted can actually grow and bloom. So you don't need to rush that next version of yourself. It's already unfolding. So if you all of a sudden feel like you burn up and that you're feeling a little lost, trust that that's because the seed has been planted and it's just starting to grow its roots down, and it's just going to pop through that soil for you to take and really start to move forward with. And we still have that beautiful undercurrent of the Wildcat. And remember, that's to continue to trust our instincts, to move independently. Don't look outside for validation. This is really a time, all of these animals that are here right now, all of the energies, all of the planets, all of this is so that you are okay in you, so that you understand you. This is not needing to prove anything to anyone else. This is just need to stay aligned to your truth in yourself and walk with that. Get more comfortable with that. Maybe you've had some things shift out and things are feeling a little weird. What I will say, today's energy is all about the pause. Pause, process, and then gently progress, right? Pause, process, gently progress. We are not going big, bold steps. It's that cat, right? One step at a time, moving through the foresty world. So this is a day for incomplete clarity, quiet continuation, subtle inner shifts. You are not going to have all the answers today. So let that go. It's okay. You don't need to have them all today. They'll come as we are. Hi, Lindsay. Good morning. So the guidance for today is really avoid making final decisions if possible. Break tasks into small, manageable steps. Continue what you've already started. Just keep taking one step into your bold self, one at a time. Don't overthink. Don't over-edit. Zoom out and reconnect with that bigger, abundant vision. Release what feels unnecessary or draining. I got a few things for that one, I think. Trust that the transformation that is happening, even if it's quiet. Just trust. You don't need to know every moment of every second of every day. Just allow that what is supposed to come is going to, and just don't get caught up in, I don't know. It's okay. You don't know. We don't need to know. Trust the transformation is happening. Stay in your own lane and protect your energy. That is the biggest thing you can do for yourself. Stay in your own lane, eyes on your own paper, protecting your energy, building beautiful boundaries, getting that abundant vision, and taking a step forward. That's it. That's our clarity for today. So closing insight for today is today may feel slow, unclear, and even a little frustrating, but it's not empty. It's integrative. So it's the space where ideas settle, emotions process, clarity begins to form beneath the surface. You don't need to figure it all out today. You really don't. We don't ever need to figure it all out. We need to figure out the next step of what we're doing, and then the next, and then the next. So just worry about the one you're in. You just need to stay present, take one step, and trust what is unfolding. That's it. That's like the big, bold, 3 little tick, tick, tick. That's it. Because even in this stillness, you are still moving forward. Even in the quiet moments, you're still moving forward. And sometimes we need to just sit and be quiet so that we can understand and let ourselves catch up to how fast everything actually has been moving. Anyway, Get that big abundant vision today and take one bold step into you. And remember, the only thing we really do need to worry about is our next best step. So what step are you taking today? And I apologize once again for a late start today, and I will be back on here right away for 30-day reset with me, Cassandra B. Bye.